Hello everyone. There are a lot of important events waiting for us in July, and in this video we will analyze the upcoming events and what resources need to be accumulated and not spent before these events occur. The video will be very useful for beginners who ask questions about the development of their accounts and characters. Let me know in the comments if such tips are useful to you, and we'll get started. The first thing I would like to inform you about is that the event on the legendary UR Tori skins will begin this Friday. It's a very beautiful skin, but of course you can't get it without a donation. What is useful about this event for all players? First of all, do not waste this type of resources. You can leave your eyes after the event and save them, as you can see. I already have 250 of them, and in the next similar events I will be able to buy myself something interesting in this store. There are rare skins for UR characters, as well as beautiful skins for Chaos and Order characters. For example, I can already buy this skin on Second without spending any money. They take a long time to accumulate, but it's worth it. Secondly, a limited draft will begin for him. Is it worth spending your resources on it? If you are actively improving it, then you can try to get yourself a copy of it, but it is far from certain that you will get it, since I did not get UR Shar and a similar summon on all accounts. Keep this in mind, and considering that the Sacred Blessing event is waiting for us on July 18th, I would leave resources for it, and we will still get a copy of UR Tori in his skin event. We just complete daily quests, and at the end we will get a copy of it in the collection. The main thing is not to forget to look here and complete the tasks, but do not waste the diamonds, as there are quests to spend them, and this is not very profitable. Once again, such a summon does not guarantee that you will get the hero you need. UR Shar is a witness to that. Although the chance of falling out is not bad, in general there is a roulette game here, lucky or not. On July 11th, a similar summon for the hero Hell will begin. Whether it's worth getting her has already been said using the example of UR Tori. You can try, but it's far from certain that you will be lucky. Personally, I will save as much as possible for the event for Sacred Scrolls. Also, on the 11th, a very important event will begin, not only for beginners, but also for all players. We can make a wish list for the Relics. This is a very cool event, and don't waste your resources without this event if you don't want to get trash relics. This is my main account and I have already accumulated 51,000 here. I hope to improve the relics I am interested in. Which relics will I put on my wish list, and I recommend them to you? First of all, everyone on the accounts needs a biophoton reactor. This is a very important relic for testing minus, bosses, and in the passage of the campaign and towers, it greatly increases the damage to your characters. He should definitely be on your wish list. I would put the second very important relic on Resurrection. I think there is no need to explain here. The survival rate of the team increases significantly, so I also advise you to put it on your accounts. The third slot is questionable for me personally, as there are many options here. The first option is Life Form 6, a good relic for increasing damage and is also very necessary for testing minus. Next, I like Dark Whisperer, which increases the survival rate of the team and gives it shields. This relic may be a very interesting choice for you. If one of the teams does not have enough damage, it shoots well at opponents, helping your characters. Cosmic Spore brings control to the opposing team by freezing them. And the Titan's Claw repels enemies, which can also help you progress. I would improve old relics if there weren't enough stars to unlock new skills. But the new ones listed are much more interesting if you don't have them at all. Well, the most interesting thing is the Sacred Blessing event, which will begin on July 18th and which gives a big boost to all accounts without exception. If anyone doesn't know what it is, then I'll explain. For every 100 summons, we are given a chest with characters of Chaos and Order. Here is such a chest. A maximum of 5 such chests can be collected, so the ideal preparation would be to accumulate 500 sacred summons, either scrolls or diamonds. If you haven't accumulated 500, try at least 100, as a free copy of a good character is never superfluous. Which characters are we getting here, if you're a beginner? The ideal option is Hell, who is already standing here and performs well in the late game. Also, a great option that I usually recommend to everyone is Foam, who is one of my favorite characters in the game in general. As soon as we have made 200 summons here, we will have the opportunity to get UR characters. I talked about them in the video about UR. There are links to useful videos in the description. so if you look at anything. But let's still mention who I would get in the first place. It's Norn and, of course, Char. For more details on how they work, see the video about them. How many stars should I upgrade them to? Waking up will be enough to get started, but a 3 is the ideal option, as you will immediately unlock all the available content to improve your characters. Pets, cards, cubes. All these things will open on A3. Which characters are we taking out of the chest? In addition to the listed 2 beauties Hela and Foam, I recommend you to the old man Akashic, who is still relevant in many aspects of the game. And of course Florence. If you have already developed them, a very worthy variation is Sekit. Who else can you take? If you don't have enough copies for some important star, such as a 3, you can take Rista, but not her copies are great in stores. The next event to prepare for is the Mirage. It will start on July 25th. That's why I don't waste fragments of heroes from different factions. The hero will be a hybrid, so try to leave these fragments. There is a very high chance of getting a new character from here. Unfortunately, it is not known which faction this hero will be, so I leave fragments of all factions except Darkness and Light, since Arlet was of these factions. But it's better to leave everything. As for the usual fragments, the chance of getting a new character is very small, so here you decide for yourself whether you will save them. In addition to fragments, it is better to leave miracle summons, since we can put new characters in the wish list and thereby get a copy of the new character. So start hoarding them and getting them out of events and stores. If you still have these cards, don't rush to open them either. As for premium coupons, if you are a complete beginner and you don't really have any characters, then open them right away. You will get more content. Moreover, the chance of getting the right hero out of all the factions is very small, but some are lucky and they get them here. What do you think about the upcoming events? How well have you prepared for them? Will you prepare or will you open everything as soon as you receive it? I'm waiting for you in the comments and see you in the next videos.